Take care of your heart, because an attack is coming in your life. Yes, an attack is coming towards your heart, and you are not even ready for it. I speak now not to frighten you, but to awaken you. I see all. I know all. And I speak because I love you. The enemy has crafted a subtle and cunning plan. It will not come with loud warnings or clear signs. It will come quietly, cloaked in what seems ordinary, what seems harmless, what seems familiar. And yet it will strike deeply, deep enough to unsettle the very foundation of your soul if you are not anchored in me. Your heart is the wellspring of life, the place where your motives are birthed, where your faith takes root, where love, hope, and truth dwell or are driven out. Guard it, for it is the battlefield of this hour, not your bank account, not your body, not your schedule, your heart. That unseen chamber where you and I meet in whispers and silence in the sacred. The enemy has marked it, and his arrows are aimed at that invisible yet vital space within you. You do not yet see how he will come. You expect the obvious, but this is not how he moves. He studies you more closely than you study yourself. He knows what disappoints you, what stirs your anger, what touches your loneliness. He watches who matters to you, what you treasure, what you fear. And that is where he will come, not to topple towers, but to loosen the bricks at the foundation, slowly, subtly. Subtly. Through a word spoken carelessly, a delay you did not expect, a gesture that feels like rejection, a silence that seems louder than shouting. These are not coincidences. These are the beginning of the assault. You have thought that taking care of your body, your finances, your future was enough. But what is the use of strength if your heart is weary and faint? What is the use of plans if your heart is misled? What is the use of achieving all that your hands touch if your heart is broken, bitter, deceived? I tell you this now, because I want you to be prepared, not panicked. I want you awake, not anxious. You are not alone in this, but you must not sleep through it either. Come to me with your heart before the blow comes. Place it in my hands while it is still whole, still beating with clarity. Do not wait until it is cracked by disappointment or resentment or confusion. Bring it now, that I might fortify it. The attack will come in the form of relationships, in love that turns cold, in trust that is betrayed, in hopes that seem to crumble in your hands. You will question motives. You will feel misunderstood. There will be days where it feels like no one sees you, no one hears you, no one understands the depths of what you carry. You will wonder why I seem silent, why prayers feel unanswered, why peace feels distant. That is the attack, not the circumstance itself, but the way it seeks to twist your perception of me, of yourself, of others. I do not ask you to fear the pain. Pain will come, but pain is not your enemy. What is dangerous is the lie that comes wrapped in pain, the lie that says you are alone, that you are abandoned, that I do not care, that I am far away. That is the true poison. That is what the enemy wants to plant in the soil of your heart. Guard it. Uproot every lie the moment it appears. Let my truth be louder in you than the noise of confusion. I am the one who made your heart. I know what it was created to carry and what it cannot survive. You were not made to carry fear, bitterness, resentment, or shame. These things corrode the vessels of your spirit. They dim your vision. They suffocate your faith. You were made to carry love. You were made to carry peace that passes understanding. You were made to carry courage that does not waver. And I, your God, am the only one who can give these to you in their purest form. You have tried to protect yourself with walls. You have tried to shield your heart with logic, with distance, with silence. But these are brittle shields. They may delay the blow, but they cannot absorb it. Only my spirit can. Only my truth can. Only my presence can surround your heart with the fire that burns away lies, with the light that reveals hidden traps, with the mercy that heals the wounds before they fester. Take care of your heart. Do not hand it to every passing desire. Do not tie it to fleeting things. Guard what enters it through your eyes, through your ears, through the words you speak and receive. Guard it from bitterness, which starts small but grows like ivy, strangling joy. Guard it from comparison, which robs you of gratitude. Guard it from hopelessness, which blinds you to the miracles already happening. Guard it from apathy, which is the slow death of purpose. The enemy will try to numb you. He will try to make you stop caring, to stop praying, to stop believing that things can change. He wants you to accept a lesser life, a dull life, a life lived in survival mode. But I have called you to thrive, to live abundantly, to dream and build and rejoice and worship even when the storm rages. Especially when the storm rages. That is the light I've placed in you. It does not flicker in the darkness. It shines brighter. There will be moments when you feel the attack in full force. When your chest feels tight and your thoughts are scattered. When fear creeps in and tells you to run, to isolate, to give up. Do not run from me. Run to me. Speak my name. Call on me, not just with your mouth, but with your soul. Let your weakness be seen by me. I am not ashamed of your tears. I am not impatient with your struggle. I am near to the brokenhearted. I bind up wounds no one else can see. I restore what you thought was lost for good. You think the attack is coming to destroy you, but I will use it to refine you. What the enemy means for evil, I will turn to good, but only if you stay with me. Only if you trust me through the fire. Only if you let me fight for your heart. Do not fight in your own strength. Do not rely on your understanding. Lay down your pride and pick up my wisdom. Lay down your worry and pick up my promises. I know the depth of what is coming. You do not. But I also know the depth of what I've placed inside you. I did not plant shallow roots. I did not give you a fragile spirit. I gave you my spirit. And where my spirit is, there is freedom, freedom from fear, from despair, from defeat. Take this moment now, before the attack intensifies, to come to me. Not with pretense, not with religious words, but with honesty. Tell me where you are weary. Tell me what you fear. Tell me what you don't understand. I can handle it. I will not turn away. I am not looking for perfect prayers. I am looking for surrendered hearts. And when you surrender your heart to me, I will protect it better than you ever could. There will be healing. There will be redemption. But you must endure the process. You must trust my timing. You must resist the urge to take control when you feel the ache. Let the ache draw you deeper into me. Let it carve out room in you for greater glory. For the very things you think are breaking you are the very things I will use to bless you. I am training your heart for greater things, for love that is deeper, for strength that is unshakable, for compassion that has been refined in the fire, for wisdom that sees past the surface. I am preparing you not just to survive the attack, but to rise from it stronger than before. With a testimony, with clarity, with a heart that knows me more intimately and trusts me more fiercely. He has always been there from the beginning. The adversary, the one who opposes all that is good, all that is holy, all that is of me. His name has changed through the ages, but his nature has never changed. He is the deceiver, the accuser, the father of lies. He masquerades as light, but there is no light in him. He comes close when you are weak, and he speaks with words that sound like your own thoughts, but they are not. They are poison wrapped in familiarity. Be not unaware of his schemes. He walks in the shadows of your discouragement. He listens to your complaints and then whispers doubt to deepen them. He sees where you hesitate, and he rushes in to create confusion. He stirs fear in your imagination and then convinces you it is reality. This is what he does. This is what he has always done. He opposes every good thing I plant in your life because he knows he cannot uproot it without your permission. So he lies. He distracts, he waits. You wonder why the road becomes difficult, just as you take steps of obedience. It is because obedience draws his attention. He does not war against those who are already lost. He targets the ones who are stepping into truth. He fights not against the ones who sleep in apathy, but against those who dare to rise. His goal is not merely to stop you, but to make you stop yourself. If he can infect your thoughts, twist your emotions, weigh your heart with weariness, then you will begin to speak his words instead of mine, and that is where he gains ground. Understand this, he does not need to possess you to influence you. All he needs is your agreement with a lie. All he needs is for you to believe that I am not good, that I am not near, that I do not care. He has always questioned my character. In the garden, he did not tempt with violence or destruction. He tempted with a question. Did God really say? And today he still whispers the same. Did God really say you're loved? Did God really say he'll heal you? Did God really say you're forgiven? These are not harmless thoughts. They are seeds, and if watered, they will grow into unbelief. His voice is subtle. It comes through entertainment, through advice masked in reason, through friends with wounded hearts, through the news, through media, through culture. He will say just enough truth to make the lie palatable. But I have given you discernment, and if you ask me, I will sharpen it. I will teach you to recognize his fingerprints. I will show you how he always overplays his hand. He always tries to bring illness, not just in your body, but in your mind, your emotions, your spirit. When your body is weak, he strikes with fear. When your mind is clouded, he whispers hopelessness. When your emotions are frayed, he invites offense and bitterness. When your spirit is tired, he says, you are forgotten. But I have said, you are mine. He plants sickness in the soil of stress. He nourishes it with anxiety. He grows it with sleeplessness. But I give rest. I give peace that makes no sense to the mind. I restore. I renew. The enemy brings darkness, but he cannot keep it where my light is present. And my light is not something you earn, it is someone you host. My son, the light of the world, lives in you. When you worship, darkness trembles. When you speak my word, it shatters the lies. When you pray, even quietly, you unleash the armies of heaven. The enemy has no real power over you unless you hand it to him. He cannot force you to sin, but he will entice you, surround you with options, push your buttons, remind you of old habits, and lure you into comfort zones that slowly become cages. He will dress bondage in beauty. He will mask destruction as freedom. But I will always give you a way out. Always. You must be vigilant. The battle is not once and done. It is daily. I told you to take up your cross daily, not because I want you burdened, but because I want you equipped. Take up your cross. Die to pride. Die to the desire to control. Die to fear. Die to the need for approval. These are the places the enemy sneaks in. When you let go of them, you shut the doors in his face. He will always try to exploit delay. When the answer to your prayer does not come quickly, he will begin to speak. God has forgotten you. It's too late now. You prayed wrong. But I am not slow. I am precise. Every moment of waiting is an opportunity to build faith, to deepen your roots, to silence the noise of your flesh, and hear me more clearly. He hates when you wait well. He hates when you praise while you wait. He hates when you love me more than the outcome you're praying for. He attacks identity, because he knows if you forget who you are, you will begin to accept what is not yours. If you forget you are my child, you will accept the label of orphan. If you forget you are a warrior, you will live like a victim. If you forget you are forgiven, you will carry shame like a weight. But my spirit reminds you. My spirit calls you higher, calls you deeper, calls you back when you stray. Do not listen to the voice of guilt when I have given you grace. He tries to isolate you. He tells you no one understands, that no one cares, that even I have turned away. But I am near to the brokenhearted. I have engraved you on the palm of my hand. I knit you together before the world knew your name. I collect your tears. I hear every word you speak, and I understand the ones you cannot. I do not turn away from your mess. I meet you there, and I bring mercy with me. He hates unity. He will try to divide you from your family, your friends, your church. He will fan little offenses into wildfires. He will exaggerate mistakes. He will magnify differences. He will tell you to isolate to protect yourself. But isolation is the enemy's playground, and healing comes in community. Freedom grows where humility is practiced, where forgiveness is chosen, where grace is extended. Do not give in to the urge to walk away. Let love be your weapon. Let patience be your answer. He tries to make you see me as he is, distant, angry, controlling. But I am not like him. I do not manipulate. I do not shame. I do not condemn those who come to me. I am the God who runs to the prodigal, who lifts up the fallen, who binds up the wounded, who washes the feet of those I lead. The enemy rules by fear. I lead with love. He dreads your prayers because he knows prayer is power. He knows that when you pray in faith, heaven responds. So he will distract you. He will tell you you're too tired. He will remind you of every failure. He will make you feel unworthy to come before me. But I say, come boldly. Come messy. Come with your doubts, with your burdens, with your anger, if you must but come. When you come to me, the enemy loses ground. He uses shame like chains. He tells you your past disqualifies you, that your weakness is proof of your failure. But I use the weak. I lift up the broken. I redeem what is wasted. I do not define you by what you have done, but by what my Son has done for you. You are not your failure. You are not your trauma. You are not your mistakes. You are mine. He will come against your family, against your children, against your marriage, against your friendships. He will sow discord. He will tempt with apathy, with temptation, with selfishness. He will try to harden hearts, close ears, stir pride. But I am the God who restores. Pray over your home. Speak my name in every room. Speak blessing over your loved ones, even when it hurts. There is more happening in the spirit than you can see. Angels war on your behalf. Do not stop praying. He will always try to bring darkness into your path through people, through circumstances, through your own thoughts. He will make you question what is good. He will try to desensitize you to sin. He will try to numb your conviction. He will try to get you to justify what once grieved you. But my Spirit is your guide. He will lead you into all truth. He will remind you what holiness looks like. He will stir your heart when something is not right. Then when darkness seems to surround you, remember I have given you light. not just to see your way, but to light the way for others. You are the light of the world, because my Spirit lives in you. When you speak life, you push back the shadows. When you forgive, you destroy bitterness. When you love radically, you tear down hate. You are not powerless. You are not defenseless. You are not alone. The enemy wants you passive. He wants you so tired that you stop fighting. But I call you to rise, to put on your armor not once, but daily, to take the sword of my word and use it. Speak it, declare it, live it. When temptation comes, answer it with truth. When fear comes, answer it with praise. When anxiety comes, answer it with trust. And when you fall, and you'll fall at times, do not let shame keep you down. I do not condemn you. I lift you. I cleanse you. I restore you. Get up. Every time, get up. The enemy rejoices when you stay down, but heaven rejoices when you rise again. He fears your growth. That is why he attacks hardest when you are closest to breakthrough. The closer you get to the promise, the louder he becomes. The closer you get to healing, the more he throws distractions. The closer you get to victory, the more he reminds you of your failures. But do not retreat. Press on. Press through. I am with you in the fire. I am with you in the storm. I will not let you go. You are not called to survive the attacks. You are called to overcome them, to use what was meant to destroy you as a platform for glory, to walk through valleys with faith, to face giants with courage, to carry peace where there is chaos, to walk in authority, not fear. The devil is a thief. He comes to steal joy, kill purpose, and destroy hope. But I have come that you may have life, and life more abundantly. Let me fill you. Let me fight for you. Let me strengthen you. Let me remind you that though the darkness is real, it does not win. The cross has already won. The grave is already empty. You are already seated with me in victory. So stand. Stand firm. Stand even when you're tired. Stand even when you don't understand. And because you know the truth. Stand because you are loved. Stand because you are not fighting for victory, you are fighting from victory. And when the enemy speaks, when he lies, when he threatens, look to me. I am your refuge. I am your deliverer. I am your defender. And I will silence the mouth of the accuser. Because I am God, and you are mine. Amen.